Hey everybody, I'm finally back again. So super duper sorry for the delay in videos, or in my video, this video, whatever. So in one of my previous videos, I was talking about the fact that there's some construction going on here, and so it has been almost impossible for me to actually film. You know, you get what I mean? Like, I wasn't able to do a voiceover because of the noise, all of that stuff. But luckily it has died down a lot, and I hope that I didn't jinx myself. But anyway, it has died down a lot, so I thought I would finally film my IMATS haul, IMATS experience. So yeah, let's get into it. So some of you may know, last month, so June, I went to IMATS London. I had a blast. It was, let me tell you guys, it was one of the most best experiences I've ever had. I didn't just go to IMATS London because I wanted to shop and, you know, just do the same thing I did last year. No, I actually was invited to work at a makeup booth. So I was working for a brand that had a booth, or whatever, stand, a booth at IMATS London, and I'm talking about Lit Cosmetics. How awesome is that? A couple of months ago, obviously, I got a message on my Facebook, and it was from Jodie, and she contacted me and said, you know, Namaisa, are you gonna go to IMATS London? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Just, you know, at that time I thought I'm just gonna go for me, you know. So she said, okay, that's good, because I would like to hire you for Saturday and Sunday to work at IMATS at our booth. Best believe I was in complete shock, because I'm like, you're asking me? You're asking me to represent your brand? Like, oh my god! I was completely over the moon and immediately started planning my trip and things I wanted to pack and all of it. Then Jodie brings the news that I could bring another person, that she would have an extra ticket for me to give at IMATS London. Like, one thing led to another, and I invited Yana, who, you know, aka Jan Patan, Yana. So Yana here on YouTube, you've seen her now, we've met, you know, because of IMATS and all of this. And that was the most awesome thing ever. We got to share a hotel room, we just got to go to the London Eye, which was awesome, and we got to sell amazing glitters by Lit to awesome customers and some of our followers. So this was just, it was an amazing experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I almost want to cry again, because when you speak to someone through social media who's miles and miles and miles away, and you feel a connection, you know, true friendship, and you can't be there for a person when they're going through a difficult time or through a happy time, you can't give them a hug, you can't support them like, you know, like this. And then now you actually can in real life. It's like, wow, oh my gosh, you're exactly how I thought you would be. And it was so cool. We started crying. I let everything out. I spoke to Yana a couple of times through Skype, you know, just through different, sorry if I'm distracted, through different social media platforms. And just to speed, now I have to speed through the story. You know, we talk to each other. We literally, the entire time we were together, we have only stopped talking to each other while we were sleeping. So that says a lot, right? So yeah, you know, it was just amazing. We got to film some crazy stuff, which I will link up in here. We got to work with each other at Lit. We got to meet you guys. We got to meet you guys out there who support us. You have no idea how much you make like how, I lost my words. You, my subbies, my makeup family, you make so much possible for me. I would never be in London right now, or like, you know, for IMATS. I wouldn't have been in London. Why? I mean, okay, yeah, I love the country or the, you know, city, but not for makeup, not to meet people. You made that possible. Lit asking me is because you put me out there, and I want to thank you for it. I really do. So luckily, I did get the chance to shop a little bit, and I want to share that with you. Now, for a makeup artist or just makeup enthusiast, what have you, brushes, you can never have enough brushes. So obviously I bought some brushes, I got some brushes. So yeah, this is not a review, so I'm just gonna, you know, show them to you a little bit. I got the Face 958 brush. So this is the brush I was talking about. Really nice, feels super sturdy yet fluffy. I cannot wait to try this. I have not tried this brush yet, as you can see. I also got their Face 985 brush, which is this brush right here. It's more flat, as you can see. Also tapered. I really love tapered brushes. I also got the Face 944 brush. And as you can see, I used it because it has stuff on there. So yeah, that's this little brush right here. I got another face brush, which is called the Face 954. And, ooh, hope you can see that. Maybe I should do this. And it looks like this. Well, the next brush I'm going to show you, you could actually already see in my last makeup tutorial. This is their 925 Duet face or fiber face brush. I don't know. The Face 925 brush. The last brush that I got is actually an eye brush, and it's the Eyes 714 brush. It's a really, really tiny, flat, thin brush. So as soon as I saw this brush, I was like, hey, this reminds me of a MAC brush that I like to use to sculpt out my eyebrows, which is this raggedy brush right here. This one is sadly going to go away and going to be replaced with this one, which is way more affordable than this MAC brush. And I was like, you know what? I think this is going to be a good dupe. So again, this brush by Delium is the Eyes 714 brush. Then the owner of Delium Tools was so kind enough to give me a little brush set. It's the Delium Tools Purple Bamboo series. Look how cute, purple. They look pretty much up my alley. Anyway, so the brushes they gave me are the 783, I would say, taper blending brush. I got the 777 small eyeshadow brush. I got a 762 brush, which is a teeny tiny, I would say, eyeliner brush, or maybe even a eyebrow brush, you know, to draw on your eyebrows. I use them for both. Awesome. The next one I got is a 716 pencil brush. And the last one is a 708 eyeliner brush. You know, a bended eyeliner brush. So thank you so much, Delium, for giving me these brushes. I cannot wait to play with them. And the other brushes I bought, I will always be a fan. The last two brushes I got from a brand called Hakuhodo. It's from Japan. Two face brushes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I haven't played with these yet, again for the same reason. I wanted to show them fresh and clean in this video. So the first brush I want to show you is the J507. I think that is the brush type. It doesn't really say a name, it just says Hakuhodo and then the J507, and it's this brush right here. It's just the softest brush I own. Well, and the other Hakuhodo brush. Two things I love so much, Japan and makeup in one. But to talk, like the quality, I mean, I don't even have to talk about that. That's just insane. Handmade, everything. Just look up their brushes. I guarantee you, you will be so happy with these brushes. I'm not just saying this. I bought these brushes with my own money. They're expensive, definitely, but to me, worth the money. Just, oh, gorgeous. And then I got another brush by the same brand, which is the J5541, which is this large powder brush right here. Thank you, or arigatou gozaimasu, to everybody at the Hakuhodo stand who was so sweet and just patient with me. So again, arigatou gozaimasu for your care, everything. I just, oh, I'm happy. Can you tell I'm happy about this? Oh, thank you so much. Domo arigato. Now obviously I cannot forget Lit. I mean, come on, I worked at the stand, I cannot forget Lit. Jodie and James were so kind enough to let me pick out my glitters again. They were way too sweet, way too generous. So I got a stack over here with Twisted Sister, Pink Eye, Carrot Head, Soul Sister, Green Machine, Go Golf, and then I got a large stack with Marilyn Monroe, Love Me Tender, Material Girl, Pretty Hot Pink, ABBA, California Soul, for the people who were at IMATS London, you know what I'm talking about. Oprah, Mexican Lucky, Mary Jane. I'm sorry that I'm going through them so fast, but you know, this is just a haul. I want to show you what I got. And then I got their new liquid metals, which I obviously got to play with while I was in London. And these are so freaking awesome. I actually want to make a video with this, using them as a highlight on my face. I just want to see if I can actually make that work. So I got Addicted in gold, I got Addicted in silver, I got Glisten in silver, I got Glisten in gold, and I got Magnetic in silver and Magnetic in gold. So you have two versions of the colors. And these are just so awesome to use for like eyebrows or eyeliner or just eyeshadow as well, or maybe even a highlight on your lipstick. These are just so fun to play with. And if you've been at IMATS London or seen my timeline on Instagram and Facebook and all of that while I was there, then you've seen me use them as eyeliners. And don't worry, I got you. Just like last year, I'm going to do a giveaway on my Instagram page because it's way easier to keep track of who is actually participating, and it's allowed over there, and you know how YouTube is. So, keep my Instagram in the back of your head, back of your mind, because maybe one of these days I will be posting this giveaway. The next products I want to show are by NYX, and I've actually already used them in my past 2 tutorials because I just couldn't wait. They were so awesome. I'm talking about the NYX Cosmetics Ombre, right? Ombre blushes, and I got Insta Flame, and let's see, Code Breaker, and I got Feel the Heat. This is pretty much what they look like, or all look like, but then different shades, obviously. Then I also decided to try out the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, which is this spray right here. You have also seen me use this in the past 2 tutorials, and I'm hooked. So this spray definitely makes my makeup matte. It does what it says that it does, and it makes my makeup last so much longer. I didn't think it was possible because you know what I do with my setting powder, right? I just go ham. And I thought, you know what, I don't need a setting spray. I've tried it before, whatever. And then I tried this and I'm like, oh, I stand corrected. So yeah, it makes my makeup look matte, but not cakey. The next product I want to show is a product that was recommended to me by Yana. She said, Namaisa, have you tried the Bobbi Brown face base? Or vitamin enriched face base? I said, no, I've heard people talk about it here and there, but I was like, yeah, you know, it actually makes my skin look so much better. I posted a picture of my bare skin, well, not bare skin, but without makeup and just the face base. People thought I was actually wearing foundation. I was not wearing any foundation. I was just wearing my brows, you know, I drew on my brows and a little bit of mascara. And no, it does not cover dark spots. It has no tint to it whatsoever. It gives you a natural glow from within, like your actual skin, nourished skin, and then 10 times better. As soon as this is kind of hitting low on product, I'm buying another one. Next up, I want to talk about a little eyeshadow palette I bought. It's by the brand Eye of Horus. This is called the Sheba Mystical Shadow Palette. This is the packaging. I already took the eyeshadow palette out, but this is the packaging. Here you have the little eyeshadow palette, which has a mirror and a little brush and 3 shades. I really like these shades. So I believe they are based in Australia, And I really like the packaging, I like the eyeshadows, and I love to try new brands, whether they are indie or big established brands. Cannot wait to play with this in a tutorial. So next up, I want to talk about a makeup magazine that is really dear to me, super awesome to me. Makeup Artist Magazine. So Makeup Artist Magazine is pretty much a magazine that features stories about big effects, projects like movie projects or even beauty makeup, but mostly the majority to me is always effects, which is why I pretty much subscribed to this magazine. I have a subscription to it. Since this magazine already exists for about 20 years, you can imagine that I don't have every single copy there is, because I myself am 23. At iMATS, you have the opportunity to actually buy older copies. This is their most recent one, and this magazine is just, oh, if you want to know the ins and outs of the effects industry, even the beauty industry, but mostly effects industry, I would say buy Makeup Artist Magazine. So yes, I got a couple. One thing I definitely want to share with you guys is one day, hopefully one day, that you will see either my face or my work on the cover of Makeup Artist Magazine. That's one of my dreams, to actually be featured on their cover. It's actually a dream to be featured in the magazine. So I hope one day that actually comes true, and yeah, that's one of my goals, my dreams. So the last thing I want to talk about is a couple of prosthetics that I got, and they were made by Z Brothers FX, so Dean and Chris Garner. Hi guys! They gave me a couple of their silicone prosthetics, and I actually used 2 of them already in an effects makeup look, and I filmed it also, so there will be a link to it here. So yeah, they were so kind enough to give me a couple of their prosthetics again. I can't actually show it like this right now, so I will pop in some, pictures and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for giving me your prosthetics. That's awesome. The fact that you guys helped me and just lifted me up that weekend, it's just, I could never repay you for that. I could never. I also got to meet, just meeting my subbies, but also meeting some of the people I look up to or just really love supporting. I finally really got to meet Makeup Mouse on Instagram, YouTube. Heather, she is just the sweetest little thing. I also got to see Vanity Venom again, or Emily, and this time we actually had a proper chat. Last year I got to meet Charlie, aka Pink Stylist. When I talked about going to IMATS again this year, he said, you better come and meet me so we can have a proper chat, because you're not getting away with saying nothing this time. So we finally got to meet. He actually came by the booth, and my face was already on smile, but now I went like, yeah, like, oh my god, you're here. He's just such a positive person, and that's why I like to follow him and support him. I just want to say thank you so much for making my long weekend, extended weekend at IMATS such an amazing time. Thank you, Yana. Thank you, Lit Cosmetics. Thank you everybody who came out to support me. So that is my little ramble video, my kind of story time video. I hope you enjoyed it. So sorry that I don't have actual footage of IMATS. Yeah, I'm sorry. Next time I should maybe take someone with me who can actually help me film. Yeah, thank you again so much, and until my next video. Bye guys!